Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Let's begin chanting one round of japa with Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांता स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय श्रीमद् भगवद गीता एज इट इज की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय हरे कृष्णा dear devotees, welcome to today's Srimad Bhagavatam for all session. Today is Monday, your Monday morning, so we will recite Bhagavad Gita. We will be memorizing a new Bhagavad Gita shloka. The last one that we memorized was Bhagavad Gita chapter 10, text 12 and 13. I think the next one is 14, but let's just check. So this is a book with all the memorization slokas in it. Not only from Bhagavad Gita, but from Bhagavatam, from Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion, Puranas.
Where from I can get this one, Mataji?
This is online, Mataji. But if you want a book physical book is also available. It looks like this. Wait.
I cannot see. His picture is going. Picture is moving.
1 second.
I couldn't see the picture. There's something half is this thing you can.
Why it's
I'm sorry, I cannot see.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Mataji, you have to cover your face and show. Otherwise, it shows Prabhupada's picture.
Or cover my face.
No, even then
No,
it's not
a small,
showing.
small one. No, even that we're not able to see. I'm
I'll
not able.
take out to remove my virtual background.
Say sorry about it.
No, it's
I want to see all the slokas in that. Anyway, it's okay, Mataji. I have to. What is the name of the book?
Mataji, you can just send picture in WhatsApp to Mataji later. I think that's.
Yeah, 1 second. I have to accept it, or that's all. That's it, just close. No, this is also blur.
This is also good.
1 second. Let me see.
Okay, tell me the name of the book. I will
The
try.
book is called Selected Verses from Vedic Scriptures, but I'll show you the book. Selected Verses from Vedic Scriptures. 1 second. I will also remove the blur so you can just see it clearly. Now you can see.
Now I got it. So, yeah, we don't get here. Selected verses from the Vedic.
You'll get it in Pune.
Tell me how to go to Pune for me.
Some devotee. You can check in the gift shop. You saw. Oh, it's there in Mayapur, in Bengali.
But the
Yeah,
one
we
you
can
have
look.
Bengali?
No, mine is English. Madhav is saying there is one in Bengali in Mayapur gift shop.
Even then, Mayapur also. When I go there, selected verses of Vedic literature. Okay?
From the Vedic scriptures, yes.
Okay.
But meanwhile, online, it's there in ISKCON Desire Tree. You can take from there.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It's okay. I will try, Mataji.
Okay. Saujanya Mataji.
Mataji can buy from Amazon.com also. It's there.
Oh, it's available on Amazon, Vindhyavali Mataji.
$22.
$20. Okay.
Selected verses of Vedic literature. Okay.
Mataji, Saujanya Mataji.
I raised my hand just to say I want to go first. That's all.
First, okay. But today I will be going first. It's a new verse.
New shloka. I know. That's true.
After that, okay. Okay. So
I will lower my hand.
10, 12, 13 we learned. 14. The next one is 14. So I will open it in. Sometimes, rarely, there is some little variation in the sentence formation. So just to maintain a standard, I open it in the Bhagavad Gita book. But just to know what is the next memorization verse, I refer to the book. So chapter 10, text 14. This is a new verse. Please repeat. Sarvametadritam manye
Sarvametadritam manye
yanmam vadasi keshava
yanmam vadasi keshava
nahi te bhagavan vyaktim
nahi te bhagavan vyakti
vidur devana danavaha
vidur devana danava
sarvametadritam manye
sarvametadritam manye
yanmam vadasi keshava
yanmam vadasi keshava
nahi te bhagavan vyaktim
nahi te bhagavan vyakti
vidur devana danavaha
vidur devana danava
sarvametadritam manye
sarvametadritam manye
yanmam vadasi keshava
yanmam vadasi keshava
nahi te bhagavan vyaktim
Nahite Bhagavan
Vidur
Vyaktim
Devana Danava.
Vidur Devana Danava.
O Krishna, I
Oh,
totally accept as truth
I totally accept as
all
truth
that you have told me.
all that you have told me.
Neither the demigods nor the demons,
Neither the demigods
O
nor
Lord,
Lord
can understand your personality.
can understand your personality. Yes, that's true.
Saujanya Mataji, please go ahead.
Nobody can understand him.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvam etadrutam manye yanman vadachi Keshava nahite Bhagavan vaiktim vidur devana danava. Sorry. Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidur Devana Danava. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Hare Krishna, Jaya Madhava. So Krishna, I really accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither demigods nor the demons. O Lord, can understand. O Krishna, O Krishna, I really accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons. O Lord, can understand your personality. Yes. Okay, anyone else? So we'll go in order now. Achintyadev Prabhu. Aditi Lata Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please
Yes,
accept
Mataji.
presences all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Achintadev will read later, last Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvam etadritam manye yanmam vadasi Keshava nahi te Bhagavan Vyaktim vidur devana danavaha. Oh Krishna,
Okay.
I really, sorry, I'm sorry. Oh Krishna, one second, Mataji, I can't, it's moving actually in my phone. Oh Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods, the demon, O Lord, neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord. One second.
Can understand your personality.
Can understand your personality. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Arunita.
Sarvametat Ratam Manye Yanmam Vedasi Keshava Nahi Te Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidudeva Nadanavaha. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Who is next? Krishna Ashish.
Sarvametodvitamanya Yarvam Vagasi Keshava Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidur Devana Danava. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Rasapriya.
Sarvametodvitam Manye Yanmam Vedasi Keshava Nahi Te Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidudeva Nadanavaha. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Yeah. Sonia Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvam etat vritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidur deva nadanava. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Priyanka Haripriya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Please
Yes,
accept my
Mataji.
humble obeisances, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvam etadritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanavaha. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Saujanya Mataji read. Pragya?
Mataji.
Yeah.
Sarva Manye Yanmam Vadashi Keshava Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidurdeva Nadavana. O Krishna, I totally accept truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, Vindhyavali Mataji.
Hare Krishna, my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvametat ritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidur deva nadanava. O Lord, I totally accept it as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna Mataji. Jai Ganesh Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvam etadritam yatmam vadasi keshava nahite bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanava. Translation. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvam etadritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahite bhagavan vyaktim vidurdevana danavaha. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Indra.
Sarvametadritam manye yammam vadasi keshava nahite bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanavaha. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Sarvametam ritam manye etadritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahite bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanava. O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality.
Yes. Okay. Achintadev Prabhu.
He's coming, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to the assembled devotees.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Prabhuji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please repeat, Prabhuji. सर्वमेतद् मन्ये
Sarvam itad ritam manye
यन्मां वदसि केशव
yanmam vadasi kesava
न हि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं
nahi te bhagwan vyaktim
विदुर्देवा न दानवाः.
vidur deva nadanava. Translation: O Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the demigods nor the demons, O Lord, can understand your personality. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So, what is Arjun saying here? Madhava. Okay. Arjun is saying that I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. What did Krishna say? Krishna said in 10:8, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. I am the source of everything. That means all created things, as well as all manifested things. That means I am the source of all spiritual and material ones. I accept this. I accept everything that you have said. What else did Krishna say? Machitta mad. Then also, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam pritipurukam dadami buddhi yogam tam. So that means I enter into the buddhi yoga. I am enter into the buddhi vritti of the devotee, and that's when I show myself and the devotee is able to experience me. I accept this, Arjun is saying. I accept this. And what else? Tesham evanu kampartham aham ajnana jam tamaha nashayami atma bhavasto jnana deepena bhasvata. I remove the darkness of ignorance in the heart of my devotee, situated in the heart, with the shining lamp of knowledge. I destroy the darkness. So,
special mercy.
Arjun is saying, I accept everything that you have said. So the same thing, whatever Krishna said, that's what Arjun is saying, I accept it. What did Krishna say? So Arjun is saying that, you see, only when Krishna reveals himself can a devotee experience him. This is what we already discussed in the past few classes. Arjun is just confirming, I accept whatever you said. So it's kind of reiterating what we read already. That when we do sadhana bhakti, what happens? You get antahakarana shuddhi. When you do bhajan, by sadhana bhakti, you get anartha nivritti, isn't it? And then gradually you come to the stage of bhava bhakti. And then if you come to the stage of bhava bhakti by doing sadhana, are you going to experience the Lord automatically? That's the question. Because I did sadhana, and I come to the stage of bhava bhakti, am I going to see the Lord? Am I going to experience the Lord automatically? No. The Lord says, only when he reveals himself, by he personally enters the buddhi vritti and shows himself to the devotee, then only the devotee can experience. Not that just like, we are reading about Saubhari Muni, and yesterday we discussed about yogis, right? By their power, they are trying to overcome the material entanglement and then to reach the absolute. So is it like that in bhakti also? That because I do sadhana bhakti and because I do this and that, therefore now I will experience the Lord? No. Even after you do everything, still we cannot know Krishna. Then if we don't know Krishna, how we are practicing Krishna consciousness, you may say. So we know Krishna in what way? By hearing from scriptures we know Krishna. By hearing from Guru we understand Krishna. By hearing from sadhus we understand Krishna. Krishna is like this, his qualities are like this, his pastimes are like this. We understand Krishna by hearing, or from scriptures we understand. But that knowing is not exactly like experiencing. Just like if you see a pot, a clay pot, immediately you can understand, you can analyze what is the pot made up of, how it is made, what are the ingredients, right? It has clay, it has water, and you know how the pot is made. What is this pot exactly made up of, you can say. Can you say like that about Krishna? Exactly what is Krishna, what is he made up of, and everything? Can you? Do you have that experience? No, we don't have it. We don't have it. That's what it means. Knowing material things, knowing Krishna is not like knowing material things. Knowing Krishna, nobody can know. That's why Arjuna is saying, Vidur Devana Danava. Vidur means to know, right? Vidur. Vidur Devana Danava. Neither the demigods nor the demons know you, my Lord. Again, Arjuna is simply repeating what Krishna said. Krishna says in the 3rd verse, not even the great sages or the demigods know me. Arjuna is now saying the same thing with his realization, right? And he's saying even great personalities admit this. Asita, Devala, Vyasa, Narad Muni, they all admit that we cannot know you. They admit that your body, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? Your body and you are non-different. They admit this. You are the purest, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. All great sages admit this, that they cannot understand you. That's what Arjuna is saying. So basically he's saying, I accept whatever you have said so far, I admit it, and we cannot know you. We can only know you when you reveal yourself. Atah Pumbir, no, not Atah Pumbir. Atah Sri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyai. Sevan mukehi jivvadav swayameva spuratyada. Spuranam means his entering into your subtle body, vritti, as a vritti. That is Spuranam. Experiencing the Lord in the heart is called Spuranam. And Darshanam, Bhagavad Darshanam or Bhagavad Sakshatkaraha, externally, outside your body, you are actually seeing him. That is Sakshatkaraha. Spuranam means in your heart you are seeing him. But that Spuranam also and Sakshatkara also will not happen until and unless the Lord, by his free will, when he wants to reveal, he'll reveal. That's all. It's not that I have fulfilled the conditions, so now I have paid the price, so now I deserve it, I have to get it. No. That he will decide. If he wants to show, he will show. That's the point. And Arjuna is saying, yes, I accept. Whatever you have said, I accept. So that is Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary on this verse. Arjuna is glorifying the Lord. My dear Lord, you had said that you have no birth and also that you take birth, isn't it? Krishna has no birth. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi. Ajopi, ajaha, means he has no janma. But at the same time, he is the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. He has janma. Both are correct, right? And a devotee accepts, like Arjuna. I accept anything. You say this and that, you say two contradictory things, I accept, no problem. It's not that, oh, my logic does not accept it, right? How can these two opposites be the same? I'm not able to comprehend, therefore I won't accept it. No, a devotee is not like that. Because Krishna is achintya. Achintya, what is that? Achintya bheda abheda tattva. Simultaneously different, and that means same and different means what? Contradictory, opposites. Opposites are present in the same person at the same time. This is only possible in Krishna, and a devotee has no problem accepting it. When we are able to accept it like that, then we are actually becoming devotees. As long as we are trying to, decide, no, it cannot be this, we are arguing, how can this be, how can that be? That means, yeah, we have ways to go to develop that Shraddha. Keshava, also on Keshava, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains, Kaha, Keshava, you divided into three. Ka, Isha, okay? Ishava, Ka and Ishava. Kaha means Brahma, Isha means Lord Shiva. Keshava. So, what to speak of demigods? Even Lord, like what to speak of other subordinate demigods, like, there are so many, 33 crores of demigods. Even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva got bewildered by you. Then what to speak of other demigods? Vidur Devana Danava, he said, right? And Yanmam Vadasi Keshava. So here Keshava means Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, Lord Rudra. If Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are getting bewildered, they are not able to know you. Lord Brahma saw you eating with your cowherd boyfriends and he is thinking, how can this be the Supreme Lord? Right? The Supreme Lord is eating off from the mouth of his friends. No. When you offer to the Supreme Lord, you do it with such great, there's a procedure how to offer to the Lord. This cowherd boy, how he can be the Supreme Lord? Lord Brahma also got bewildered. Lord Shiva got bewildered. How? When he saw Mohini Murti, he got attracted. He also got bewildered. If Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, who are the Guna Avataras, right, the controlling deities of this universe, the greatest of the demigods, if they are bewildered, if they are not able to know you, then what to speak of other demigods? That's the point. Keshava. By saying Keshava, so much meaning is kept inside by Arjun. And that is opened now by the Acharya. Keshava. That's what it is.
Ka means Brahma, is that right, Mataji?
Yeah. Kaha means Brahma, Isha means Shiva. Keshava. Sandhi. Ka and E becomes K.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we will read Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 6. We are reading about the downfall of Saubhari Muni. And yesterday we read that Saubhari Muni, actually the wives of Saubhari Muni, the 50 wives of Saubhari Muni, they are the daughters of King Mandata. King Mandata is the descendant of Vikukshi in that line. Mandata is the son of Yuvanashva. So Mandata had 3 sons and 50 daughters. So in that context, we saw how these 50 daughters were married to Saubhari Muni. Saubhari Muni is a yogi. Why he married 50 princesses of Mandata? Because he was performing his yogic mystic yoga practice, austerities in the Yamuna river underwater. And there he happened to see, he's by age he was very old, very accomplished yogi. But once while performing austerities, he happened to see 2 fish, male and female mating, and then his mind got distracted, disturbed, and he got the desire to also enjoy in that way. So he came out of the water, he went to the king, Mandata, whose capital was Mathura. So he came out of river Yamuna and went to the king and said, I want to marry one of your daughters. So Mandata said, how can he say, outright just deny that, reject that proposal? He couldn't do that because this is a great sage, respectable sage. So he said, any of my daughters is free to choose her husband. So if any of them wants to marry you, I have no objection. So Saubhari Muni understood the king's indication that no woman is going to like him. He's so old, his skin is wrinkled, his hair is grey, nobody is going to want to marry him. So what did Saubhari Muni do? Using his powers, mystic powers, he turned into a very handsome, young, attractive man. He turned his body into a very young, attractive man. He was so attractive that even the heavenly denizens would get attracted to him. What to speak of earthly ladies? Then, when the messenger took him to the quarters of the princesses, they started quarreling with each other. I mean, they all got attracted. Everybody wanted to marry him, right? And they started quarreling with each other. He's my husband. I'm going to marry him. I'm going to marry him. So Saubhari Muni ended up marrying all 50 of the daughters of Mandata. Then, again, using his mystic powers, he created such a beautiful house, mansion for all his wives, and so much furniture and servants, men servants and female servants, gardens, lakes, birds chirping there, right? And bees humming, flowers, fragrances, everything. It was having a nice, enjoyable family life with 50 wives. But then, right, it's after all material sense gratification. How long can you enjoy? An important point is, there Srila Prabhupada explained, somebody who is a karmi, he may feel satisfied with material enjoyment because he doesn't know anything higher than that. He thinks this is all there is in life. So he feels satisfied. But somebody who is a transcendentalist, who has experienced the happiness or the bliss of transcendence, how he can be satisfied, right? Yesterday, Isha was saying, Vishaya vinivartante, niraharasya dehina. So param drishtva nivartate. That means he has had a higher taste, right? He already experienced higher taste, but now for some reason he fell down. But that taste he once got, so now he cannot forget that. It's going to be there. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada said, after some time, after enjoying like this for some time, he got disgusted. What is all this, right? So he just gave up his family life. We didn't read that, but in the purport, Srila Prabhupada hints it. So I'm just saying from the purport. The shloka didn't come. Srila Prabhupada says, you will see in the next verses how he gets disgusted and he gives up family life. And once again, he continues his spiritual practices to get perfection in the end. So we will continue reading. We have to begin with Inba today. Text 47. यद्गार्हस्थ्यं तु संवीक्ष्य सप्तद्वीपावतीपतिः विस्मितः स्तम्भम् अजहात् सार्वभौमाश्रियान्वितम्. You can read both the translation and purport. Inba. Or any one of you can read. Inba Iniya Mataji Prabhuji.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mandhata, the king of the entire world, consisting of 7 islands, was struck with wonder when he saw the household opulence of Saubhari Muni. Thus he gave up his false prestige in his position as emperor of the world.
Continue.
Purport. Everyone is proud of his own position, but here was an astounding experience in which the emperor of the entire world felt himself defeated in all details of material happiness by the opulence of Saubhari Muni.
So Saubhari Muni was not the emperor of all the 7 islands of the whole Bhumandala. He was a yogi, right? He had his home. Yet his opulence was far superior to the opulence of the emperor of the entire Bhumandala. Mandhata became humbled seeing the opulence of Saubhari Muni. He became humble. So such was his opulence. That's what he's saying. He gave up that pride. King Mandhata gave up his pride of being the emperor of the entire world. Right? And also another thing is, Prabhupada is saying everyone is usually proud of his own position. As it is said, even a pauper is proud of his penny. Right? He feels that I have, whatever little bit we may have, we feel proud. But he was not a pauper. King Mandhata was, you can say, the wealthiest person, right, in the whole world, because he's the emperor of the whole Bhumandala. But still, when he saw the opulence of Saubhari Muni, so you can understand what type of opulence Saubhari Muni had and how much he was enjoying by dint of his yogic power. So that also tells you how powerful a yogi he was. Next. एवं गृहेष्वभिरतो विषयान् विविधैः सुखैः सेवमानो न चातुष्यद् आज्यस्तोकैरिवानलाः इवानलः. Imba Mataji Prabhuji.
In this way, Saubhari Muni enjoyed sense gratification in the material world, but he was not at all satisfied. Just as a fire never ceases blazing if constantly supplied with drops of fat.
Yeah, so Saubhari Muni enjoyed sense gratification, but he was not satisfied. This is a very, very important principle. How Maya tricks us in this material existence, right? We have this hankering for things in this world, for sense gratification. Any type of sense gratification. There is a hankering, and we feel, if only I get that, then I'm going to be happy. Right? Right? Anything, you can take anyone. It can be a child, it can be a lady, it can be a man, it can be anyone. Like, you have a hankering, I need this, I need this, I need this. If I can get that, I'm going to be happy. But wanting that and providing that to satisfy your desire is like pouring ghee in fire. It's like fire is wanting more ghee all the time. What happens when you pour ghee? Your idea is, when I pour ghee, the fire will become satisfied and it will subside. Is that ever going to happen? When you put ghee in fire, is the fire going to be put down? No way. It will become even bigger. That's exactly what happens when you have a lusty desire and you give that to satisfy. You think, after getting this, now the mind is going to be satisfied. It won't be satisfied. It will ask for more and more and more. And is there any limit to it? At any point, is it going to say, all right, now I have had enough, no more? No. It will never say, I am completely satisfied now. No, it will never say that. Rather, so are you thinking that Saubhari Muni, after all this enjoyment, he felt, now I am fully satisfied, so now let me go back to my yogic practices? Is that what he experienced? No, he was disgusted with this. There is no happiness here. Not that I am satisfied. How much ever I enjoy, always I need more and more and more. And then, the bar keeps going higher and higher. Like initially, this much gives me satisfaction. After some time, this is not enough. This doesn't give satisfaction. Now I need this much. And after I enjoy like this for some time, no, now I need this much. So that never stops. It just keeps going bigger and bigger and bigger. Like the fire getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You put more and more ghee, the fire only increases. The more you try to satisfy your lusty desires, the bigger the desires get. There will never be a point where it says, all right, now this much is sufficient. It's not going to happen. That's the point. So that's what is said here in the translation also, that In this way, Saubhari Muni enjoyed sense gratification in the material world, but he was not at all satisfied. Right? He went there thinking that it will make him happy, isn't it? All these advertisements and movies, and they just show you that if you get this, then you'll be happy. And they lived happily ever after. And we foolish people see that and think, oh, really? And they lived happily ever after. I also want to live like that. Right? And then we try to imitate that in our life. Oh, if I fall in love, then I will be. And they make so many songs about that, this is the most beautiful thing that can happen to you, and this and that. And then whether you have it or not, you just act like you have it, or you hanker for that, thinking that now my life will be complete if I get that. Is there any person who is actually completely satisfied? Nobody is satisfied. Nobody is satisfied. Yes, with a sense of duty, that's when actually satisfaction comes. When there is a sense of duty. Not because of fulfilling your desires, you're becoming happy. No, that will not happen. That is why Vedic lifestyle is duty. Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna is saying duty. Sukham Dukkham, Labha Labham, Jaya Jayo, under all circumstances, whether you feel happy or distressed, whether there is victory or defeat, whether there is profit or loss, under all circumstances, you do your dharma. Prabhupada says, a woman, she cooks in the kitchen, that's a dharma. In summertime, it is so hot in Indian kitchens, you don't have air conditioners or anything. Still they cook. They're sweating and sweating, but they keep cooking. You have to tolerate that and you have to still cook. Why? Because that's your dharma. Oh, because it is hot, I won't cook today. No, she won't do that. She should
America.
not do that. Yeah. So that is one. And then for sadhus, they take bath in the river, right? They take bath in the river early in the morning. And winter time, freezing cold. Oh, it's so cold, so I won't take bath today. No, it does not matter. Still, you go and you take bath. This is called dharma. Similarly, when you're married to a spouse, it may be like the best situation or it may not be, but still it is dharma. This is marriage, so you have to do your responsibility as a dharma. As a wife, you do your duties. As a husband, he maintains, he does his duties. And when you carry out your dharma, what happens? What is the result of tolerating the dualities? Happiness, distress, pleasure, pain, tolerating, still sticking to your dharma. The result is your heart will be purified. Your heart will be purified. You will make progress in spiritual life. If you do stick to your dharma, again, dharma, not man-made dharma. Not like, oh, this is my dharma, that is my dharma. No, dharma as it is enjoined in Shastra. In Shastra, according to your nature, there are varnas, right? Ashrams. So, and for women, there's a separate class, women class. They have their duties. You do your dharma. You stick to your dharma, tolerating all the dualities. By doing your dharma, you will get purification of the heart. Antakarana Shuddhi. Antakarana Shuddhi. Then you will actually be moving gradually towards the absolute truth. That's the reason you should do your dharma. So, why we were discussing this? 1 second. Yeah, Saubhari Muni enjoyed sense gratification in the material world, but he was not at all satisfied. Just as a fire never ceases blazing if constantly supplied with drops of fat. Okay, so we'll read the purport now. So Prabhuji read and Inia read. Inba and Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Material desire is just like a blazing fire. If a fire is continually supplied with drops of fat, the fire will increase more and more and never be extinguished. Therefore, the policy of trying to satisfy material desires by catering to one's material demands will never be successful. In modern civilization, everyone is engaged in economic development, which is another way of constantly dropping fat into the material fire. The Western countries have reached the summit of material civilization, but people are still dissatisfied. Real satisfaction is Krishna consciousness. That this is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 5.29, where Krishna says, Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheswaram suhridam sarvabhutanam nyatva mam shantim richati. The sages who knows me as the ultimate purpose of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries. One must therefore take to Krishna consciousness and advance in Krishna consciousness by properly following the regulative principles. Then one can attain an eternal blissful life in peace and knowledge.
Yes. So the same point Srila Prabhupada is explaining in the purport, that you cannot satisfy fire by supplying fat, right, into fat or fuel or ghee or oil. You put in the fire, it will only become bigger. Similarly, by providing sense gratification, you cannot satisfy material desires. It will only become, the desires will only increase. Whereas we are going in the opposite direction in the present society. 266. Nasti buddhir ayuktasya. That one? 266.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Nasti buddhir ayuktasya nachayuktasya bhavana. How can there be any peace? Yes, without Krishna consciousness, how can there be any peace? That's correct. Thank you. So, real happiness is in Krishna consciousness, and that we see, and we can even try it ourselves, right? Or you can just see, the problem is, people are leaving their villages and they're going to cities. It's all propaganda, right? The more we have, this is the current, modern civilization. The more you have, then the happier you will be. Everyone has to go to America. If you go to America, you'll be happy. Or you go to the Western countries, you'll be happy, isn't it? And for that, parents take loans, money here and there, and send their children to the West thinking that now they will be happy. But the parents only become miserable, isn't it? The families, it's separated now. Once they go, who's coming back? Hardly anyone, isn't it? Similarly, that is one. And also in villages, from villages going to cities, that already happened back then. Now I don't know what's going on. I think they brought the cities into villages, maybe. I haven't, but even in villages, everyone has now, dish antennas and internets and everything. So it's as good as bringing the city into the villages. But why they're doing that? Because that's the propaganda, right? If you have a television, if you have dish antenna, if you have internet, you have a smartphone, then you'll be happy, right? You'll be happy. You don't even have proper food at home, but you will have a phone, right? You'll have a phone. You'll be working hard all day, maybe even pulling a rickshaw or something, but you'll have a phone. Because we feel that if I have that will make me happy. But the reality is it will not make you happy. If that were the case, all the wealthy people in the world should be the happiest people. Are they actually happy? They are not happy. They are not happy. But still, Maya is so powerful, right? We keep running after that. So, but Shastra is telling, Guru is saying, sadhus are telling us, real happiness, real satisfaction of the heart is in Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada said, if you are feeling disturbed, right, we are overtaken by the modes sometimes or many times and we feel disturbed. Srila Prabhupada said, just sit in the temple in front of the deity and chant Hare Krishna. And you will see how you will just become, pacified. You'll just become calm. Just sit in front of the deity, take your japamala, chant Hare Krishna. That's the source of happiness. Krishna consciousness is the source of happiness. But we don't have faith in that. That's the problem. Okay? See, the Western countries have reached the summit of material civilization. What else is left? Right? Now, finally, it's not like anything is remaining. Everything is invented and we have enjoyed everything in the Western countries. Just the same thing turning around this way, that way, they're just doing. Back then itself, Prabhupada said they have reached the summit of material civilization. Whatever they can get, they have done already. But still they are not happy. Still they are not satisfied. That dissatisfaction is there. That is why they're still hankering. Maybe this, I told you yesterday, right? Now they want to become dogs, right? And Mataji was saying, like, change your sex. If you're male, become female, female. Because you think, oh, I'll get more pleasure. By becoming a female, I'll get more pleasure. Or by becoming a male, I'll get more pleasure. Just adjusting a material situation this way, that way, different ways, and thinking that this will make us happy. It will never make us happy. What will make us happy? When we become Krishna conscious, that will make us happy. That is the point in this purport. Bhoktaram yagya tapasam sarva loka. So if you, and Krishna consciousness means what? That is also said in the introduction we are reading in Bhagavad Gita. What is Krishna consciousness? What is the central point of Bhagavad Gita? That with our senses, our position is we are servants of Krishna. Krishna is the enjoyer. Bhoktaram yagya tapasam sarva loka maheshwaram. Right? He is the enjoyer. He is the proprietor. We are his servants. We have been given this body and senses. With our senses, we should facilitate his enjoyment. We should serve him. Then we will become happy. That is the source of our happiness. You bring one flower and offer to Krishna, you see how happy you'll become. You decorate Krishna nicely with flowers, with dress, you see how happy you'll become. You cook nice offerings for Krishna's pleasure and offer it to Krishna, you see how happy you'll become. Right? So, if you want to see your reflection nicely, beautifully decorated in the mirror, you have to decorate your face. You cannot decorate the image, the reflection on the mirror. You cannot decorate the mirror. Right? You put makeup on your face or on the mirror you'll put, so that your face will look beautiful. You have to put on your face, and then the reflection will be beautiful. So this your face is Krishna. So you decorate Krishna, then the reflection is you. You will become beautiful. That is the science. That is the science which the modern civilization is missing. They don't understand. They have taken Krishna out of the center. They have taken God out of the center. They make so many movies, all types of movies, like patriotic movies and this and that. But nowhere you will see God consciousness in that. At least in olden days, there's always Lord in the center. They make some family movies, right? And all that, but always they begin and end with a picture of Lord Balaji, or they show there's some God consciousness there. But you see, nowadays, no God consciousness in anything. Whether you see ads or you see movies or you read books or you discuss with your teachers or professors, it's an atheistic civilization, atheistic society. In fact, if you talk about God, then you are some primitive person, right? You shouldn't talk about God like that. Then naturally you'll become unhappy. Where is happiness? Krishna says that when you recognize that you are his part and parcel and you serve to make him happy, to serve him for his pleasure, that's the only way you can become happy. And we are fighting against that. So we have to be unhappy. There's no question of happiness in this world. And similarly, if you want to help someone, you see someone suffering and you want to see that person happy, your giving some food or clothing will not be the cause of their happiness. For some time, okay, right? Once, twice. But you want that person to be eternally happy, then you have to connect that person with Krishna. That's a real well-wisher. So, next verse. Actually, yeah, let's finish with Jai Shri Mataji is there?
No, Mataji.
She's not there. So maybe we can stop reading Bhagavatam here. It's 5:17. I mean my time. Let's read Bhagavad Gita introduction and then Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. Tomorrow we'll begin with Isha if she's there. She's here but she's studying, doing her schoolwork, so she didn't join. Bhagavad Gita continuation, introduction. Now one may think that because Krishna was the friend of Arjun, Arjun was telling him all this by way of flattery. Like we read, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, right? So you can think because Krishna is Arjun's friend, so Arjun is flattering Krishna. But Arjun, just to drive out this kind of doubt from the minds of the readers of Bhagavad Gita, substantiates these praises in the next verse. What is the next verse? Ahustam rishayah sarve, right? Devarshir naradas tatha asito devalo vyasaha swayam chaiva bravishime. So, just to remove this type of doubt that, oh, Arjun is flattering Krishna because Krishna is his friend, to remove that doubt, Arjun substantiates these praises in the next verse when he says that Krishna is accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead not only by himself but by authorities like Narada, Asita, Devala and Vyasdev. These are great personalities who distribute the Vedic knowledge as it is accepted by all acharyas. Therefore, Arjun tells Krishna that he accepts whatever he says to be completely perfect. That's just what we read today. Sarvameta dhritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava. Right? I accept whatever you have said as truth. So Arjun tells Krishna that I will accept because whatever you say is accepted by all these great personalities. I have also realized, so I simply accept anything that you say, I will accept it as completely perfect. Sarvameta dhritam manye. I accept everything you say to be true. Arjun also says that the personality of the Lord is very difficult to understand and that he cannot be known even by the great demigods. This means that the Lord cannot even be known by personalities greater than human beings. So how can a human being understand Lord Sri Krishna without becoming his devotee? Then how he will understand? When you become a devotee, that also Krishna said, when you become a devotee of Krishna, Krishna reveals himself to you, then you can understand. Otherwise, nobody can understand. Why he will reveal himself to anyone else? He will only reveal himself to his devotees. That's why nobody can understand. Even great demigods cannot understand. If they are not devotees, they cannot understand. Therefore, devotees means pure devotees. We are talking about Ananya Bhakti here. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita should be taken up in a spirit of devotion. Why this whole discussion started? Because one lady asked Srila Prabhupada, can you suggest one Bhagavad Gita to me? And Srila Prabhupada, although he read so many Bhagavad Gitas, Srila Prabhupada was in good, with a good intention, in a good mind, right? In a, good consciousness, he could not honestly suggest any one particular translation of Bhagavad Gita. Yes, this is authentic, you can read. Why? Because the authors have put their own ideas there. In every one of them. Nobody is giving as it is. Then what is as it is? As it is means the way Arjun has understood, that is as it is, Bhagavad Gita. Then how can we know How Arjun understood it? How can we know how Arjun understood it? We can know from those devotees to whom it is revealed. How it is revealed to them? By when the Lord revealed it to them because of their devotional service. That means it has to come down in parampara, in short. It has to come down in parampara. Then you can understand. And even that understanding is also of different levels, right? Realization comes only when the Lord reveals it. So in that thought process, these paragraphs are said. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita should be taken up in a spirit of devotion, because it's only bhaktya mam abhijanati, right? Only by bhakti one can know him. One should not think that he is like the individual, is equal to Krishna. Nor should he think that Krishna is an ordinary personality or even a very great personality, right? Sometimes they say Krishna was a great historian, great politician, but he's a human being. No, we shouldn't think of him as a great person, great human being, or an ordinary person. Lord Sri Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So according to the statements of Bhagavad Gita, all the statements of Arjun, what are statements of Arjun? Param Brahma, Param Dhama, right? So according to the statements of Bhagavad Gita or the statements of Arjun, the person who is trying to understand the Bhagavad Gita, this is Arjun, who is the person trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. We should at least theoretically accept Sri Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and with that submissive spirit, we can understand the Bhagavad Gita. Unless one reads the Bhagavad Gita in a submissive spirit, it is very difficult to understand Bhagavad Gita because it is a great mystery. And that is the case with all. Well, Bhagavad Gita is the preliminary study of spiritual education. So if we come with a challenging mood, we won't understand. It is like trying to taste honey by licking the bottle from outside. You will never taste. You will never taste honey. If you want to taste honey, you'll have to open the bottle, or you need someone who knows how to open the bottle. Therefore, you have to understand Bhagavad Gita in a spirit of devotion. If you want to hear from parampara, you won't be able to hear from parampara by challenging. First, parampara means what? You approach a guru, right? First, how to approach the guru? Tadvidhi pranipadena, pariprashnena sevaya. Pranipadena means you have to humble yourself in front of the spiritual master. Only then knowledge will flow. And then you can inquire submissively and render service unto him. Then only that knowledge will flow. Otherwise it will not flow. So therefore you want to understand Bhagavad Gita, you don't know anything about Krishna, but at least theoretically you should be able to accept Krishna is the Supreme Lord. I don't know anything about him, let me try to understand. Then you are a fit candidate to understand Bhagavad Gita. At least if you accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But if you come with ideas like Krishna, like impersonal ideas, if you have, we are all Brahman, he is also Brahman. Right now I am Brahman who is still in Maya, he is Brahman who got out of Maya. When I also come out of Maya, I am also him, he is also me, we are all the same. This type of opinions you have, ideas you have, you won't understand Bhagavad Gita. That's the point. Bhagavad Gita can be understood only in a spirit of devotion. At least theoretically, you should accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then with that submissive spirit. So when you accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, obviously you're subordinate. So with that humble, submissive spirit, when you read Bhagavad Gita, then you can understand Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, it's very difficult. It remains a great mystery. Just what is Bhagavad Gita? The purpose of Bhagavad Gita is to deliver mankind from the nations. What is nations? Ignorance. From the nations of material existence. Every man is in difficulty in so many ways. As Arjun also was in difficulty in having to fight the battle of Kurukshetra. Arjun surrendered unto Sri Krishna, and consequently this Bhagavad Gita was spoken. Not only Arjun, but every one of us is full of anxieties because of this material existence. Our very existence is in the atmosphere of non-existence. Yes? Material world means this, it is limited by time. There is a beginning and there is end. Our life is also time. There's beginning and there's an end in this body. Everything is time. So if it is going to be finished at a certain point, that means what is the meaning of this existence? It's as good as non-existence because it's going to go away anyway, isn't it? So therefore our very existence is in an atmosphere of non-existence, like that. Everyone is full of anxieties because of this material existence. Our very existence is in the atmosphere of non-existence. Actually, we are not meant to be threatened by non-existence. Why? Everything is going to be finished, but at the same time, I am a spirit soul who is eternal. I don't have death. But this body is going to end. If I were this body and the body is going to end, then there is no problem. Everything is finished, it's over. But I am eternal. The problem is, even though I am eternal, under the influence of Maya, I am thinking that I am this body. This home is mine. Home, sweet home. Right? I'm going to live here all my life. And for us, all life means it's as good as eternity. Really. Like, and they lived happily ever after kind of a thing. We are going to live in this home happily ever after. With my children and my husband and wife, we are going to live happily ever after. It's not going to happen. Why we even have that idea of ever after? Because we are eternal. But the problem is we are trying to be eternal in this body, in this material world. That is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Therefore, we need Bhagavad Gita to open our eyes. Otherwise, it's a very awkward situation. It's an awkward situation. That's why everyone is full of anxieties in this material existence. Right? Actually, we are not meant to be threatened by non-existence. Our existence is eternal. But somehow or other we are put into asat. Asat refers to that which does not exist. Sat means eternal, asat means the opposite, right? That which will not exist. Okay. We'll read a little bit of Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita and I'll end the session here. Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. So Srila Prabhupada is in Butler, Pennsylvania. Gopal Agarwal's home. September 20th. Butler, Pennsylvania, home of the Jeep. Oh, the Jeep was built in Butler. Butler, Pennsylvania, home of the Jeep, read a granite plaque in the city park. Butler, famous as the town where the US Army Jeep was invented in 1940, was an industrial city of 20,000. Settled amid the hills of an area rich in oil, coal, gas, and limestone. Its industry consisted mainly of factories for plate glass, railroad cars, refrigerators, oil equipment, and rubber goods. 90% of the local laborers were Native Americans. The nominal religion had always been Christian, mostly Protestant with some Catholic, and in later years a few synagogues had appeared, but there was no Hindu community at that time. Gopal Agarwal was the first Indian to move to Butler. As the Volkswagen bus pulled into town, the pre-dawn air, remember at midnight they were in Pittsburgh, so now driving to Butler. So by the time they arrived, it was pre-dawn, right? Like maybe Brahma Muhurta time. So as the Volkswagen bus pulled into town, the pre-dawn air was warm and humid. The morning edition of the Butler Eagle would soon be going to the newsstands. Red Chinese fire on India. Prime Minister Shastri declares Chinese communists out to dominate world. United Nations Council demands Pakistan and India cease fire in 48 hours. So these were the headlines in the newspaper in Butler. Srila Prabhupada arrived at the Agarwal's home, Sterling Apartments, at 4 a.m. and Gopal invited him to sleep on the couch. Their place, a townhouse apartment, consisted of a small living room, a dining room, a kitchenette, 2 upstairs bedrooms, and a bath. Here they lived with their 2 young children. The Agarwals had lived in Butler for a few years now and felt themselves established in a good social circle. Since their apartment had so little space, they decided that it would be better if, yes Mataji, Sonia Mataji, that it would be better if the Swami took a room at the YMCA and came to visit them during the day. Of course, living space wasn't the real difficulty. It was him. How would he fit into the Butler atmosphere? He was their guest, so they would have to explain him to their friends and neighbors. Srila Prabhupada was immediately a curiosity for whoever saw him. In anxiety, Mrs. Agarwal decided that instead of having people speculate about the strange man in orange robes living at her house, it would be better to let them know about him from the newspapers. She explained her plan to Prabhupada, who laughed, understanding that he didn't fit in. Sally hurried off to a Pittsburgh newspaper office, but the interviewer wasn't able to comprehend why this person should make an interesting story. Why Srila Prabhupada should make an interesting story. Sally then took him to the local Butler Eagle, where his presence was accepted as indeed newsworthy. So first of all, she went herself so she wanted to just write about Srila Prabhupada, in the newspaper, so that people would not be questioning her what's going on. They would already come with some idea, some background information about Srila Prabhupada. So that was her idea. With that, she went to the newspaper, publishing, company. But when she went there, they said, but why should we write about him? What is so special? So she just went back, and this time she brought Srila Prabhupada with her. And when they saw him, they thought, yes, he will definitely make some news with his appearance, and maybe they even talked to him. So we will stop there. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. You have a wonderful